So today we're going to talk about the Pledge Fundraising system on RunSignup. Now what this allows you to do is give people the option to make a donation per variable. For instance, they can support fundraisers based on a number of laps or miles completed. So maybe Kevin wants to donate to me $5 for every mile I do in a race. Sound good?
Yeah, I know that's going to end up being about $0 because...
Whoa. Couldn't even give me 10.
No, I think 0. I think you'll complete 0 miles.
All right. And this is all customizable. It does not have to be by mile. You can do by beers drank. That's an interesting option.
Donuts
eaten, whatever you need for your event. Now, pledges need to be set up at the fundraiser level. So like we have a fundraiser here, Karen a lot, and she has pledges set up. So you can click here to make a pledge, scroll down, and you can see we'll give $3 per donut that Karen eats. She thinks she's going to eat about 8 to 10, so that's going to be about $24 to $30. And the donor can even put in a maximum donation amount. So let's say 33 is the limit. If Karen eats 10 donuts, she's getting $30 from you. If she eats 11, she's getting 33, but you're not going to pay any more than that. If Karen goes for a dozen,
it's still going to be 33.
So to set this up, you would go to your race dashboard. And the first thing you want to make sure you do is enable fundraisers. Once you have those enabled, you can set them up. We have help guides on how to do that. But once you have that set up, you just go to advanced settings. And this is where you can turn on the donation pledging system. So first you would pick the pledge type. It can be per lap, per mile, per kilometer, or per custom text, which is actually custom text that you put in there. You're not pledging per custom text. That was necessary. So should we do donuts?
Let's do donuts.
All right. So we'll do donuts again. Now next up, you can set some default amounts. These are just the defaults for when a fundraiser goes in and enables pledges. They'll be able to change these numbers unless you enforce it. You can do that at the individual level as well as the team level. After this, there's some additional settings you can set up. You can look at our help page for more information on that. The only other required thing is the expected donation date. We'll set this to a couple days after the race. And actually, we'll turn on this setting right here. This is to automatically send emails to donors with instructions to complete their pledge after a participant enters their final number. We'll look at what that is in a little bit. For now, we'll save those settings. And now we have this set up. So on the race website, what people would do is they would go into donate and become fundraisers. We'll set up Sharon DeWealth. She's looking to raise $500. So now Sharon has her fundraiser here. She can do manage, edit fundraiser, and then pledges. She's going to be able to enter in her estimated donuts. So what's she thinking? 4 to 6? How many donuts would you eat?
Probably, I would say 4. One time I did do a donut race. I had 4. And I felt pretty good with that. I think the winner of the race that year had 51 donuts.
That's too many donuts.
And I saw him at the finish line. He wasn't moving.
So after Sharon does that, she just clicks Enable Pledges, and she's ready to start collecting pledges. Now on this page, you're going to see the final number of donuts section. Sharon doesn't have to do anything with this right now. This is for after the race, once she knows how many donuts she ate. What we'll see now is what a pledger would see. So someone who's pledging would go to the donate section, find a fundraiser. They would click on that fundraiser, then scroll down, and in the donation pledges section, they would click here. So here they would say how much money they would pledge per donut. So they're going to say $10 per donut. And we've already discussed all of this. We're going to put a limit of $80. The pledger can do this in their own name, make it anonymous or other. And then all they have to do is confirm the pledge. So on this page, they'll get a thank you for the pledge, and they can view their pledge information. And there's also this link here, which they're also going to get by email. This is where they can complete their pledge, and they can do that at any time. Right now it's loading as $80 because that's their highest pledge amount, and Sharon hasn't entered in her final amount yet. This might change depending on what that final amount is. So now let's pretend the race has ended. Sharon goes to her fundraiser. She manages it, edit fundraiser, pledges, and Sharon ate 5 donuts. one more than Kevin. She's not showing off. It's okay.
Sounds like she's showing off.
She would click that she understands she can't change this after submitting it, and then she would record the final number of donuts. So now because of this setting here, there's going to be an email sent out to the donor, and that's again going to send them this link. But now when they click this link, you can see the donation amount is $50 because Sharon entered in 5 donuts that she ate, and you pledged $10 per donut. Now you can change this if you want. You can make it 60, you can make it 20. You'd enter in your credit card information. Kevin, what's yours?
Um,
Never works.
No.
Never works. But they would complete the donation, and that's pledges.